Happy feast day of the 7 sorrows of the Blessed Mother. How can we be happy with somebody else's sorrow or our own sorrow? How can that be happy at all? What do we really celebrate? It's like saying, magpapainom ako, namatay yung anak ko. What a terrible thing that is. And even for our enemies, we cannot do that. Will anybody know the 7 sorrows of the Blessed Mother? Can anybody? If you know it, raise your hand and unmute yourself. Give me one. It doesn't have to be in order. Anybody? Yes? Yes.
The crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
The crucifixion of Jesus Christ. That's one. Another one.
The
Yes.
prophecy of Simeon.
The prophecy of Simeon. That's
The flight into Egypt.
flight into Egypt.
Lost and finding of Jesus.
The loss and finding of Jesus in the temple.
Bringing Jesus carry the cross.
Meeting Jesus carrying the cross.
Witness.
Bringing down the body of Jesus from the cross.
The body of Jesus on the, not bringing down, but in the arms of the Blessed Mother, the image of the La Pietà.
Yeah, La Pietà.
And one more.
The death of
Rejection of when she was
No room in
going
the inn?
to deliver.
Yun, no room in the
Rejection
inn.
That's a nice suggestion.
The crucifixion of Jesus.
Finish na
Killing of the innocents.
the rejection they experienced in Bethlehem.
Lying down of Jesus.
Jesus is placed in the tomb.
Jesus is placed in the tomb.
Yeah.
The burial of Jesus.
Burial of Jesus. That's another way of calling it. All right. Thank you very much. You know your catechism very well. Out of these 7, 4 of them happened one after another. Out of the 7, 4 of them happened one after another. It's like a nail hammered and hammered again, a sword piercing the Blessed Mother one after another, meeting in the Via Dolorosa, the crucifixion, the dead son in her arms, the burial. Magkakasunod. Meron bang nanay makakatiis nun pag mangyari sa iyo yan? Oh my goodness. Now, these things happened not because of the cruelty of man. There's no big news that men are cruel. The crucifixion was really meant to insult and to hurt all those who are close to Jesus. And of course, Jesus himself. But as Jesus was always repeating and repeating, this had to happen. This had to happen. In short, I would like to say that the sufferings we have, when you look back, I won't know if you have $7 yourselves, how many you can count, okay? It has to happen. Because our sufferings are part of what we call our personal mission in life. The sufferings of the Blessed Mother is part and parcel of her mission in life. All of us have a personal mission. Now, this personal mission is not something you choose. It is given to you. And it has been already fixed at the moment of conception. It's already there at the moment of conception. You do not compose it. We just try to discover it. There was a question to me that, do many people, do people actually die without knowing their personal mission? The vast majority of people. Now, when we discover our personal mission, which is only ours, and that's the only thing we can, that's the very reason and purpose of our existence. When we discover our personal mission, all our past, there will be no more regrets, no more counting of losses, no more feeling guilty, no more feeling shame, only lessons learned, because that was part of my personal mission. When I get to know my personal mission, the future, there's no insecurity or fear or speculating about the future. Our future only becomes one of exciting surprises, anticipating with awe, expectations, because you already know it's going to be something to do with my personal mission. Everything will fall in place. And my present, no matter what I am going through, becomes peaceful and serene, even in the midst of sorrow and pain. Why? Because when we get to know our personal mission, our life becomes meaningful. Meaningful. Meaning there is a why. There is a why. And when there is a why, we can do any of the how. Any of the how. When we discover our personal mission, everything falls into place. I was thinking if I will share this, but I have nothing else to share except this. Anyway, bahala na. I've always felt bad that my own congregation kind of does not appreciate me. I am invited everywhere. I give talks, you know that, except in my own place, except in my own communities. And I used to feel bad about it because it kind of stood for, because I needed their appreciation, I needed their recognition, I needed their, I wanted to have a standing in my congregation. Their acknowledgement of what I can do will mean for me acceptance. But when I discovered my personal mission, something that I've been laboring for so long, something I've been lamenting for so long, does not matter anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm perfectly now happy that it's not happening. If it's there, okay. If it's not there, it's still very okay, because it is part of my personal mission. When you discover your personal mission, you will come to realize, kaya pala, and it's okay. Kaya pa, okay. We might not know the details of our future, but when we know our personal mission, we already know what it will be all about. We will know already. The question is, how do I get to know my personal mission, Father? Our personal mission becomes clearer as time goes on. Bakit ako nagkasakit? Bakit nawala ito? As time goes on, we get to learn our personal missions, but especially by examining our losses and our wounds, our sorrows will reveal to us our personal mission. We have the opposite tendency. Our tendency is, I just want to move on, Father. I just want to forget about that, Father. I just want to push that away and pretend it never happened. Oh, sayang. I discard it. I just want to move on. It's such a bad trip, Father. It was a terrible nightmare. I want to bury it. My pains and my hurts. Tapos na siya, tapos na siya. I don't want to talk about it. Sayang. It reveals our personal mission. Don't be in a hurry to throw them away. Don't be in a hurry to think of, I just want to move on. Our personal mission remains on hold. Our knowledge of our personal mission remains on hold as long as we are a prisoner of our griefs and painful memories. What should I do? I should own it. I should own my wounds. Oo, iniwan ako. Ay, oo, Father, sa ganda kong ito, pinagpalit ako sa labandera namin. Oo. Yeah. Oo, Father, it was such a betrayal. Yes, wala na siya. Wala na. Okay, tanggap ko na. I will never be a Reina Elena ever. Okay. All right, I have reconciled myself to the fact that my sister was a flower girl 7 times and ako hindi maski na isang beses. I take it. Not I throw it away. Not I discard it. All right, I was nobody's favorite. My father's favorite was this. My mother's favorite was that. I was never a favorite. Okay. Because that has a purpose. It is part and parcel of your personal mission. Sige na. Hindi ako maganda. Okay. Okay, all right, I accept. Mas marami kang buhok kaysa sa akin. Accept that. Just had a haircut. 3 minutes, it was over. Everything in our woundings fits our personal mission, either preparing us for it or accomplishing it. The real vocation, the real personal mission of the Blessed Mother is not to be the Mother of God. No. Hindi po. She suffered so much. She was made to suffer so much because of the sufferings of her son. Out of the 7, 4 of them were her son suffering. And that was so terrible because she loved him. And every hurt on her son was a dagger into her soul. And her response to it was not lamentation, not complain, not analyzing the logicalness of it. Her response to all this was pondering in her heart, not in her brain, in her heart. Did she get the answers? Not immediately. But when she pondered in her heart, she got the strength. She got the strength. The personal mission of the Blessed Mother. Her personal mission is not to suffer because of her son. Her personal mission was finally, after all the preparation before that, was finally made clear and revealed to her at the foot of the cross when the Lord said, "Behold your mother. Behold your son." Her personal mission is to be the mother of suffering mankind. Is to be the mother of mankind, especially mankind suffering. Her personal mission is to be humanity's consolation. That is what we celebrate. The Blessed Mother present at the foot of all our crosses. Not in Calvary. All the crosses we go through, she's standing there, present. The biggest lie in the world, is to say you are alone. Not true. Not possible. Especially when we are in suffering, in difficulties, when we are overwhelmed by our weakness, our Blessed Mother is there, standing bravely. One of the two priests who died because of COVID, right in our community, we were very close. In fact, I thought that finally I had a good friend in my congregation. And I was so touched when his secretary told me that, Father, he told me several times, finally, he has a good friend in the congregation, and he was talking about you. So we felt the same thing. I was so close to him. He died at 73 years old, 10 years older than myself. I told myself, looking at him, I told myself, when he gets sick, I'll take care of him. When he will be dying, I want to be there holding his hands. But he died in the emergency room. They put him in a room. He was improving. The next time they saw him, he was already dead. Alone. I was not allowed. I was deprived of being with him, holding his hand. But what consoled me was that the Blessed Mother was there absolutely without any doubt. How can I match that presence? She was there. He did not die alone. I do not know how many sorrows, if you stop for a while, how many sorrows can you count in your own personal life? I don't know. I don't even know mine. What I am sure of is two things. Number one, our sorrows will reveal to us our personal mission, our purpose here on earth. And number two, in all of these sorrows, the Blessed Mother was present, is present, and will be present. That is her personal mission. And that is what we celebrate. That is what we celebrate. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Let us pause for a while and allow God, through the Blessed Mother, to speak to us.